You are tuned in to the Nutso Bunch podcast.
Chill. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. The people are ready. Let's go. We are here. We are live, and we are in the building. Fred's in the building. Scott's in the building. I'm in the building. Ken's in the building.
Here we are.
Here we are. Make some motherfucking noise. Yeah.
Can't get used to this, bro.
You can't get used to what?
This.
Oh, the ring? The movement?
What is this?
I know. I didn't even put mine on. Mine's upstairs. I didn't.
See what I'm doing here?
Oh, we're back to the idea of not wearing rings?
Oh, I mean, no. Don't do that.
Facts.
Don't do that.
We discussed that last week, buddy.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not doing that.
Here he goes with the goddamn
And
phone.
no. I'm trying to find the fucking stuff that we're talking about for today. Are you gonna host? No. Then stop talking shit.
I came across a really crazy topic to
Oh
talk about.
shit.
We'll just get into that.
You want to go right into that? Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go.
We're really going to open the show with
Oh,
this?
I mean, is it that bad?
I mean-
we
It's
need
not
a topic
bad.
As long
before.
as we're not going to start swearing within 20 minutes of our,
maybe
you
we
know.
All right. So no, what I was gonna say is, what we were talking about off the air was twins. Freddie had brought up twins, right? Because we were
I didn't
talking.
bring up twins?
Yeah, or Ken?
No, he did.
I
He
brought
said
up
you're gonna have
twins shooting up
You
the
said it.
club.
Yeah,
that kind of-
twins.
Yeah, you brought it up.
No, you said
said
that.
it to him.
You said that.
And he said, don't do that.
And I
You-
said,
no,
don't do
you
that.
said it, and I said I almost had him.
I said
Oh, Ken said it.
I said enough for two.
Which
then-
Fred, I guess, thought
then I-
that meant twins.
And then I said, hey, 2 in 1 shot.
yeah, so then that
And
was
then
twins.
If y'all haven't figured it out, we're talking about babies.
Baby, yes. And basically, we had the conversation because, my wife the other day was, having a conversation about potentially having more kids.
Shooting up the club.
And, our agreement was that if you get pregnant by the end of the year, then cool. And if not, then what you see is what you get now with Exhibit. This is what it is. Like
song.
It's a great song. Oh my goodness.
Exhibit was slept on.
Oh yes, for sure. Shout out to
Because
Alcoholics.
he made that song, Choke Me, Spank Me, Pull My Hair.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And that kind of lost him a lot of points.
Yeah, it did.
And he
But
started hosting
I was gonna
Junkyard
say-
or whatever.
Then he came back with
West Coast shit.
Pimp My Ride.
West
Pimp
Coast
My
Custom.
Ride.
No. Oh yeah,
No, Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pimp My
Put
Ride.
people's cars outside their tax bracket.
Yeah, yo. There was all kinds of crazy stuff that came with those Pimp My Ride joints. I saw like the disaster stories after. But long story short, Fred, you were saying something about twins. Like you have twins in your family?
Oh yeah, big time. I got a lot of them. I got a set
Me
of
too.
aunts. I got uncles.
Really?
And I almost had twins.
Really? Oh, what's crazy is my grandmother's a twin. She had twins. They passed away actually at birth. So she had twins, and then her twin sister. It skipped a generation for her, but one of her kids had triplets.
Oh.
So for my cousins, none of us have had
What you
twins.
saying? You having quadruplets?
Boy.
No, but none of us have had twins.
Keep
so that's
drinking that
why.
Hennessy, you're gonna have quadruplets.
But that's why when you were saying twins, I'm like, chill, because none of us have had it. So it
might
would
be
happen
your
like
turn.
that. It would
Your
happen
turn.
like that. That's how it would work. That's why I'm like, nah, bro, please relax. Don't put that on me.
You better put that drink
Jesus.
away then. You better keep that drink
I'ma
away.
drink this water.
Keep that one.
I'm going to drink this water for sure.
Water.
This water. Oh, man. But, you said you had something that you wanted to discuss.
Breaking news
Oh, shoot.
that I just came across
Okay.
before I got here. I read that this is crazy. So it seems to be that let me
pull it up.
not fuck this up.
Pull it up.
It says oral sex is a leading factor in the throat cancer
What the hell did I
epidemic
just show
in the
you before we
United
hit record?
States.
Wait, what?
What did I just show
Michael
you
Douglas
before we
was
hit
on
record?
to something back in the day. He was trying to
You
tell
did not
y'all.
show me that.
Motherfucker, I just showed it to you when you were right here fixing the light. Oh,
I didn't see
I
it.
just ruined.
It
Whoa!
says
Just ruined everything.
It says oral sex may be the biggest factor in the rise of throat cancer in the United States.
Oh, my
I just
goodness.
went just like this to you. I said, look,
So it
that's
says
what I showed you. I said, no wonder I'm sick like this.
Oh my goodness!
Makes
All I
perfect
saw was
sense.
oral cancer, and I thought you were saying.
So
you
this
may have
doctor said there's been a rapid increase in oral pharyngeal cancer. It's a
Okay.
type of throat cancer in the past 2 decades, calling it an epidemic in the U.S. and the UK.
Wow,
I'm screwed.
Says for this type of cancer, the main risk factor is the number of lifetime sexual partners, especially oral sex.
wow.
Oh, I'm not that screwed.
Those with 6 or more lifetime oral sex partners are 8.5 times more likely to develop this type of cancer than those who do not practice oral sex.
Oh my goodness!
And the reason for
That's
this,
that's everyone.
well, this type of cancer, it says this type of cancer, it's caused by HPV. Yeah.
Okay.
And it says HPV is the most common sexually transmitted infection with 3 million new cases in the U.S. each year. So this
Wow.
throat cancer from oral sex is like on the rise,
It's
pun
the
intended.
cervical cancer that everybody was getting from the HPV,
HPV.
probably
Right.
back in the day. It's
Right.
now mutated and turned into
Turned
something,
into
that
something
you
else.
Could, get in
Cancerous.
your throat.
So how do you feel about that?
Never going to post another meme again.
Never.
You
You're
just
done.
Sometimes you got to roll the
Cold
dice.
turkey,
The
bro.
comments on that post, every guy is like, delete this. Don't
Hell,
let my girl see this. This
yeah.
would be an excuse
Oh,
for her
my
not
goodness.
to do it.
That's crazy.
But you know what? It's not just women. That
Yeah,
it's
both.
It's both. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
I
not
thought it
be-
was more men. Am I bugging? Did I read the wrong thing?
Yeah.
No. It's both.
Probably.
It's both men and women that get it. When I initially saw the post, I thought it was women because it gets lodged in your throat. Just to be real. But then when I was reading further, it says it's caused by HPV. So
Yeah.
that which means men
If a
or
dude,
women can
if
get
the
it.
woman has it and he's going down,
You get
he can get that too from them
cancer.
juices.
from some
And men can carry HPV and not know it.
yeah.
Is it men or women?
Men.
Well, both.
I thought women have it without any symptoms.
It can be asymptomatic in both men and women.
Wow.
I read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought more so women.
I don't think so. I
No?
think it's
No, man.
Sounds
Oh, my
Sexist.
goodness.
What's this sound sexist?
No. I'm just.
Nah,
I
he
thought
just
I
reads the
knew it
news
was one of the
backwards.
two. I just. Yeah, I'm dyslexic.
He's like, yo, I did not want this to affect me, so
No,
I'm gonna flip it. He's like, I'm gonna pull a Rush Limbaugh on this one.
nah,
So, like,
bro.
Into something different.
since this oral sex cancer link is on the rise, it just means there's mad filthy people out there now.
Right.
Nowadays.
Right.
Everyone's fucking I don't
there
know.
goes that.
I mean, it-
There goes the 20 minutes.
There's a lot of
Sorry.
No, let
Sorry,
that shit
you
fly.
two.
Let it fly. Let it
Just
fly.
bleep it out. Sorry.
Let it fly.
There's
That's
a
why
lot
I
of-
said we
there's-
should
there's
not
a lot
talk
more
about this
openness.
first.
No, fly.
There's a lot more openness about what people are doing with their mouths these days. Too.
Right,
Let's be
right.
honest.
Or who they're putting their mouth on.
I mean, I don't know. Who
Love
they're
those
putting
clicks,
it on
boy.
Necessarily, but all at the same
Wait,
time.
clits or clicks?
Oh,
Both.
I heard both. I was on the fence about, wait, what did I just hear?
I heard the tap. That's why I figured it was click.
Yeah,
But,
my IG is
Fred-
full of it, videos of chicks giving dome and they're not showing it, but they're showing it. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
yep.
It's like the Spice Channel.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But the Spice Channel when you actually didn't pay for it.
Exactly.
So it's just like the blurred lines and
Crazy
shit.
stuff on
all-
Twitter.
it's all for
and
likes,
like
bro.
it's
All
porn,
likes.
porn on
Oh,
Twitter.
Twitter's porn.
on, and Instagram, too, on some
Yeah,
clips.
Instagram is porn now too, bro.
Fred,
Yeah.
we've established.
It's like
Yep.
free porn. Like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, that's not on my feed. I'm like, well, it's on mine.
It's crazy because somebody sent me a video, and at the beginning of
Got
it,
titties out and everything.
like the dude is like definitely smashing this chick from behind. And she's
In the
like-
window.
In the window. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
he said it to me too.
yeah. I'm like, bro, that's porn.
Yeah.
How is that floating as a viral video on fucking Instagram?
Yeah.
How?
And that's
I don't
not
know
even
how.
as bad as the ones that I send you guys. The chicks
No,
titties
because
is out and everything.
all you see is the girl with her hand on the wall,
Yeah,
like,
and she
and her
was getting
hair getting pulled.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Over
it.
the ocean.
Over the ocean.
What a view.
All
It was a
right.
great view.
Looked like it was Bali.
I think actually it was. No, really. Not even joking. I really think it was Bali or like something like that.
Walking away.
Because you know they have like the huts in the water in
Yeah,
Bali?
yeah.
I think that's where it was.
Oh, okay.
That's serious.
You know what? That makes sense.
Is that the only place? Is that the only place you think they have huts in the
No,
water?
but no, he has it like in his story.
Oh, like is
Like
there a hashtag
when
there
you
or something?
when you click the post, he puts the location.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was
Yeah.
too busy focusing on the hair being pulled.
Fred was
I
only
read-
worried about
wait,
one
wait,
thing.
wait.
I actually saw the view. Then the second time around, I noticed what was happening.
yeah.
Which view?
I was going to ask a question.
The first
but now I
view
don't
of the
care
water.
anymore.
Oh, that
Yeah,
view. I
yeah,
just had to
because
clarify.
the other part was just a girl getting her hair pulled. It didn't look like nothing. I mean, your head may have hit the window 3 or 4 times,
Okay.
but yeah, I noticed the water.
I dig it.
It was really, really blue.
So did he.
Clear. He did too, yeah.
Yo.
It was like one of those
Yeah.
videos where like, yeah, don't be coming to check for me now, because now that I'm doing better with my life.
Nah, I don't even think it was that. It was more of like some soft, like fucking caption. Like he was just speaking over some shit, right?
Yeah, but that's the type of message he was saying.
I wasn't paying attention. I saw the hair being pulled.
Fred saw the hair being pulled.
I
Stopped
kept
the
hitting
video,
replay
kept banging
and go back to the hair being pulled. I was like, forget the rest of this.
And where?
Bali.
Yes. Well, go ahead, Ken. I thought you had something enlightening to bring into the
I was gonna
combo.
say like Singapore, Indonesia, or one of those destination, really nice,
beautiful
places.
spots with the clear ass water.
I think so. They passed a law that you can't room with the opposite sex and things like that if you're not married to them.
Oh yeah.
So it's like pretty much like an anti-sex law type of thing that they've passed out.
Are
there.
you serious?
Yeah, it's like on it's in a whole bunch of these countries.
So why would people go there?
Because they were going there for the sex trade and things like hooking up.
Oh, so
And
so it's like
now
are
and then
those
you have
spots?
Instagrammers going there and like they've made the spot hot. Like, oh wow, I want to go there too. And then other people want to do wild stuff.
So
But
is the country saying like
Again,
don't do
for clicks.
No, I'm asking.
people are out there for clicks.
Yeah,
but
I'm asking.
the country
Is the country
itself,
doing it because they don't want people coming over there with the significant other so that they can take advantage of the
they don't
sex
want
trade?
you can only be in there with your significant other. Like if you had a room, you can't
Have a girlfriend.
you can't have your girlfriend in your room with you. You can't stay in the same bed.
You have to have your wife.
Couldn't have sex. Couldn't have none of that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Are they doing that because they want you to come over there and
what's the
purchase
point?
purchase what's available there?
No.
You're not getting what he's saying, bro.
I'm not either, really. Sorry.
Help me understand then.
So they only
What I'm
let you
saying
over
is
with your
They're passing
significant other.
laws, so
No, I get that.
All right.
I understand that. What I'm saying is, say because I can't bring. Well, for me, I'm married, but say I was single and I had I have a girlfriend.
Yes, it's all
Say I had
to
a girlfriend.
curve. It's all to curve the sex trafficking. So that means you can't bring them into your rooms and shit like that.
Okay.
We already stopped swearing. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we don't care about
So
that.
they don't want to be like the whole sex industry or whatever else that they have going on
Over there.
They want to put a halt to.
I see.
And they're doing that by
makes
way of
sense.
not letting them have hotel rooms where you cohabitate with someone who is not your spouse.
But that's backwards. If you bring a chick over there, there's less likely that you're going to be over there indulging in the sex trade
Well, even
because you
if-
got a chick with you already.
I mean, your
Am I
fiance
tripping?
your fiance don't count. Your common law marriage don't count.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, if I bring my girl, it's like bringing sand to the beach.
Well, even if that beach already brought sand for you too, and they don't want you to have no sand in the hotel room.
Oh my god.
But that's what I'm saying.
They just don't want no sand in their hotel room.
Okay. All right.
Plain and
Even though
simple.
they're giving you sand too, but they don't
the
want it.
sand is there already, but they also don't want you to indulge in their sand either.
Right. Okay. That's where my brain. All right. We're
Like you
clear
brought
there.
sand to a beach that has sand,
But
they
you
don't
can't
want to
have their
bring-
sand.
They don't want you to have their sand.
Don't
They want
step
to have
in their sand.
Just enjoy the
Okay,
Don't-
we
scenery.
spent
just enjoy
way
the
too
beach.
much time on this subject.
I mean,
already.
less time than we did on the last topic.
Yeah,
so
no.
it's facts.
I'm there though. I'm on the same page now because that wasn't rubbing me right.
What about Sam?
Ain't no one getting rubbed right out there. That's the problem.
And I'll tell you another thing. They definitely don't have to worry about throat fucking cancer.
Oh my god.
I mean, throat
Well,
fucking
anyone
cancer.
can get it. Anyone can get it.
Right.
I mean,
Even
right.
even if you're married, you could
Definitely.
you could get it.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
contract it.
So, I mean, it happened to, what was it, Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones. He blamed his whole throat cancer
Oh, that's
situation
right.
on going down on her that
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah. My God.
Mike wasn't far off, I guess.
Nah, Mike was trying to spit some game.
I mean, it
but
makes
like,
sense.
Mike was not
He was
doing a lot
spitting
of
something.
spitting.
He
We're all
was
hating.
swallowing.
Mike was not doing a lot of spitting there, Ken.
He was doing,
I get it.
He was
I don't
doing
blame him.
some he was making connections.
Shit is like
That's what it was. Connection.
Connections.
Making connections.
Lord Jesus,
And
Michael.
and through that, he blames his connection
On
for his
Ken.
cancer.
her vagina.
For his
Yeah.
cancer. Yeah. I mean,
Understood.
and I don't know if I would go that route.
No.
But like, hey, if you want to make enemies.
Hey, Batman. You want a real enemy? Yes.
No, Michael Douglas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Keaton went my head. My bad. My bad.
Same
I did
shit.
that.
We're talking about falling,
Yeah, right.
falling down, not
I
Timmy.
thought you were just
Batman.
giving him. I thought you were giving him a nickname. I was like, oh, he calls him Batman.
Okay,
Okay.
Batman. We got our own personal nickname
what I
for,
said, yeah.
for celebrities.
Falling down was great.
Aw, cute.
However, sad news in the entertainment industry as Jerry Springer passed away.
That's that.
Yeah, that's not.
My
It
fondest
did not
Jerry
affect
Springer
me
memories.
the way that it affected the rest of the fucking.
No, it didn't.
For real.
I don't think that it affected my life. I do think that I have vivid memories of watching
facts.
Jerry
I mean,
Springer.
you know, them
Like
snow
when you
days were
stayed
serious.
home from school sick,
Definitely.
Yeah.
flipping through the
I
channel
could-
in your bedroom, that was always
And there's
on.
fights on Jerry Springer
Yeah.
with the titties out and everything.
You can count all the brain cells you probably lost watching Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
we were,
okay.
We were 10, 11, you know.
That's the
That's
best
okay.
one.
What
were we doing
Did I
watching
send it
it?
to you guys the other day?
Which
The one
one?
that's like, you're black?
Oh my god, they had all kinds of wild shit, right?
He's like, I know we're together and I love you, but I got to tell you something. And he's literally, he's a black dude. He goes, I'm black, and she's like, what? You're black?
Stupid as shit on there.
That fucking show's ridiculous, bro. Oh my god, but I couldn't turn
Crowd
away.
loved it though. You saw the
Yes.
crowds; they'd go crazy.
They would.
Yeah,
They
they all
would
wanted
absolutely
that
nuts.
scripted ass fight.
Everything
Didn't
was
his security
scripted.
guard like start a show and try
Steve
to do kind of
Steve.
Steve Wilco.
So
Steve
at the
Bilko,
beginning,
something like that.
Wilkos.
they weren't scripted, and somebody got fucked up, and then they had to start scripting them because
They were filmed
somebody
in
got
Stanford.
injured, and somebody got injured in a fight and like pressed charges and all this other shit.
All them shit started
sued.
like Maury's in Stanford too, right? Am I bugging?
Maury's in Stanford as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went to a Maury show. It's much better on TV.
Yeah. Because they have you waiting around, I'm sure, a lot, right?
It's not even that. It's just like once you get into like they bring you to your seat. It's like the whole way they record it. They have somebody standing off to the side
telling you to
cheer.
yell,
when to clap.
telling you to when
and
to
it's
chill.
it's corny. Like it's just we went just to go. My friend had tickets. She was like, sure, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's better watching it on TV, not seeing the people going cheer, cheer. Yeah.
Or
They tell you when to cheer. They tell you when to
Feel
boo.
emotion right
like the
now.
sign lights up that says boo, and it's just like too much of this was exposed for me. I'd rather just like watch it on TV and pretend like it's real.
exactly.
You know, even
No.
though it's not. We know it's not.
I can dig
Terribly
that.
sorry that y'all figured it out the hard way.
I mean, I figured it out like eons ago that it wasn't real.
Yeah,
But
that part.
Just watching it in person makes it, just even more like
Wow.
of like, okay, this is really staged.
Yeah.
Those
OD.
shows were like backyard wrestling.
Oh God,
Right,
yes,
right,
Ken.
like mud wrestling.
Yes, Ken. No, backyard wrestling, meaning
Backyard. Like there's no rules.
They're-
There's no
with
idea.
a
Anybody could show
shitty
up.
Broken ring. Nobody
Yeah.
knows what they're doing. Nobody's trained. People are breaking necks and bones. There's
The ring is made out of like Tupperware
Trash.
tables that
Yeah.
you like. Somebody just so happened to put like a really big tarp over
with
top
like
of.
barbed
Right.
wire ropes.
Yeah, like it's just bad news.
it's yeah,
all of it. All of it.
It's awful. Backyard wrestling is awful.
It is.
and it gets like
And that
down
was
upon in
that
our
was Jerry
industry.
Springer as a
Yeah,
whole.
you're right.
Backyard wrestling
You're
on
right.
television.
Yes.
Right.
With breasts.
But we loved it because it's like you
That
just
got pulled
couldn't
out.
look away. You just couldn't look away.
No.
Those things like
And Jerry
It
was
was
like,
a train wreck on
Right.
television. Yeah, you're
Exactly.
absolutely right. Like
Exactly.
you can't. You want to look away,
But you're like, it's
man.
yeah, it's like what the
Yeah.
what am I watching right now?
and at the
It's
same
so
time, though,
That was the
bad.
original Instagram.
This ain't it.
right.
Oh
No, but
my
at the
God.
same time, though, Jerry was mad, calm, cool, and collected while
He
this
was.
wild shit is going on.
He's like, whoa.
He was
like,
on
hold-
Valium.
Like, wait.
Well,
so
he
no
lived
way
his
that,
gimmick.
like-
What was his gimmick? Be kind to be good to each other and
And each other.
Take care of each other and yourself, or
Take
some
care of
shit
yourself
like that.
and each other,
Some
something
shit
like
like
that.
that.
Yep.
He
After
lived
you
by
put
it.
that much fucking evil in the world, you have to say something nice at the end of your show.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Jerry had the
That always
dopest like
floored me.
final thoughts. Like, cause I remember one show that I watched. You don't think
I actually
so?
looked forward to those.
The final thoughts, right? Yo, there was one show where I watched where like I think like the girl ended up she was a man, she was born a man, and then like had ended up making out with this dude, and the dude found out on Jerry that it was a dude.
That's
He's like,
not.
what-
That's
he's
not
like,
where. That's not where you want to
No,
find that
that's
out.
Exactly.
that's what the guy was saying. He's like, why the hell you bring me all the way to Connecticut to find out that you're a man?
Word.
And then Jerry on his final thoughts was like, basically breaking it down. Like, listen, for a lot of people, for this is entertainment, but for the people up on stage, this is the real life.
Yeah, which it was.
And he's like,
And
for
somebody
to
decided that
understand,
this was be a good idea to go
for
to
someone-
Stanford, Connecticut
right.
for some free tickets in a
Exactly.
hotel room and be like,
Exactly.
I'm going to ruin your life on national
that's
television.
basically what he
Let's
was saying.
go.
For someone to put themselves in the person that they supposedly have a crush on, because I think that's what it was, like I have a crush on you type of show. and they bring the crush out, and it ends up being
You're on the
So
spot.
like for someone that
It was
have
like,
a
look at
crush
me-
on
look
you,
at me now,
they,
like before.
they don't understand.
Oh my God, those were the worst.
Right.
They were.
Right. But they don't understand like the impact they could potentially be having on this person's life.
Or mental health, yes.
Right.
for sure.
Right. And this is before we even went all crazy with mental. That's a super bad
Wow,
That's where it started.
enabler
That's
slur.
a terrible pun.
Mad enabler slurs
That's
happening
a terrible
over here.
pun.
Look at you,
but that's
man.
before we started paying more attention to mental health.
Yeah.
And something like that definitely could have been ended up in a whole different way. Someone getting news like that on national television, that's taped. You have to sign the waiver before you go on stage.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what you do after that.
The same thing with the Maury, like the whole you are not the father, and you
That
think
too.
it's like, what does that do to the dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like-
There were times
for the
Damn.
guys who went up there on that I wasn't the father in the first place,
Yeah.
it's like confirmation and time
Well,
for
sure,
a little
I'm
dance.
I'm
like,
talking
you know.
about the
Bruh,
dudes that
the
thought
best.
that the girl was carrying their baby.
Yeah.
To find out like you're not the
or
father.
you've already been raising the little motherfucker for 3 years.
Some
How
of
about-
them were like the dudes were excited to.
Some
not
of
be
them
the
were
father.
juniors.
I love the ones.
Yeah.
You're a junior, but you're not a junior. Do they get to take the junior away?
Pay child support.
My
As long as
favorite
it's
were
not
the
junior
ones
bacon
where like
cheeseburger. Don't
That-
take that
right,
away.
right.
Do
Paid
not
child
ever take
support for
that away.
years.
I
It wasn't
like the
his.
ones where she was there like on she was like testing like dude double digit. Like number 11.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
13.
He said, listen,
Number
we're going to
14.
figure this out. We'll bring
Bro.
you back next week.
Yo, and they
Bro,
always want to console her in
Maury
the
was
back
an
of the
asshole,
stage.
yo.
He's like, we'll do this
He was-
again.
yeah, he's like,
We'll-
don't worry,
We'll
we're gonna-
pay for another test.
Yes.
Yeah. my biggest issue,
No
though,
matter how many times, we're going to figure this out.
after double digits, if you're still running to the back, something's wrong
Yo,
with you.
Yeah.
first off,
Something's wrong with you.
After double digits, you ain't figured out who you'd have been fucking.
Within a short period of time.
Listen, that's a really small period of time. We
It
talking
is.
30 days. We want to think at least like this is your window,
Facts, that
right?
your window. Yeah.
We talking about a 28-day window, maybe? Like, let's give it that.
Yo.
Like,
2 a
Just
day.
think.
She's doing 2 a days.
And we ain't talking about workouts. Even though somebody
no,
might
we
have
are.
Oh, we are talking
Yeah, we are
about
talking
workouts.
about workouts. It is
That's
a
exactly
workout.
what we talking about.
That's all it is, a full body
That's what we
workout.
talking about.
Yes.
Workouts.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that's a wild time, bro.
Like, I like the dudes who used to just roll up there. They roll up there with such confidence. They're like, "Yo, I know I'm not the daddy."
Look at
Like-
his face.
Like, why? Like,
look at his cheeks.
Like,
Yeah.
like, what's going on? No. Not even because. How do you know? He's like, I never even slept with her, Maury.
What?
I never even slept with her, Jerry.
Yeah.
Like, you know, those
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
Like, that was
Yeah.
the best. He's like, and you're like, what? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm just here for the free, you know, like this, like blah blah blah. blah. You know, I'm on vacation, fam. And once
Yeah.
again, you're like, vacation in Connecticut.
Connecticut. To Stanford?
That's it. It's
Stanford, Connecticut.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's
the
close
city
to
that
New York.
works.
Expensive as shit out there too.
It's close to New York.
We ain't
bro.
going on vacation
The
out
city
there.
that works, dog.
City
Here we
that
go.
works.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see
Jesus.
WWE building. There
There you go. Go to
I
Stanford.
heard of Don Coquise down the road.
Right
The other
there.
shows. There was like, whoa, there's Jenny Jones. Remember Jenny Jones?
Yep.
Sally
Jenny was
Sally
on.
Jesse, Ricky
Wow.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky
I liked Ricky.
Lake.
I liked Ricky
Wasn't
Lake.
Doodad on Sally Jesse? Or Ricky Lake?
Stop.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on. He's on one
Stop.
of those. He was
For
on.
what?
He was on one of those "Look at Me Now" shows. Like you used to.
Stop
I was like a clown back in the day. You used to bully me that, but look at me now.
What
Yeah, it
was
was
the
a
look at me
good
now
Doodad
part?
Oh my god.
Yeah, kid you not.
I need this.
Yeah.
I need.
I'm gonna
this
hold
in
on.
my
I'm
life.
gonna check YouTube to see if it's up there. Please hold.
Whatever. I didn't know that.
Do that man was on fucking.
Doodad was a wild. Doodad was a wild celebrity, local celebrity.
Wow.
Wild.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
What
There
other
were
shows were there? Mainstream ones.
definitely
Wait.
the
Is that
Ricky
it?
Lakes. The
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were going to talk about like Channel 13. I was like,
Oh,
there's
no,
do
no,
that.
no, no.
There's
Oh,
the dude
no,
wearing a
no,
Superman
no,
shirt with
no.
the. who
I
used
meant,
to
I
like
meant
to
the
run.
talk shows.
Hold up and
that were just
analyze. Shout out
awful.
my cousin Dre.
Huh?
Hold up and analyze. You don't remember that? That was
I
the
mean,
rap one. When
I
they used to
wasn't
have
really
people up
trying
there
to be
spitting.
on Channel 13 that much, to be
Yeah,
honest with
I-
you.
I-
I
That was
can't get it on
public
YouTube.
access,
Yeah, it's a
right?
public
I remember
access
that
channel.
shit.
And, yeah.
Dude, I was on that damn show once because of the carnival. I was in the carnival when he was
You
there.
had
He
the-
like pulled me. He's like, "Yo, what's up, poppin', man?" I'm just like, nothing. Like, what's
Yeah, the
baby?"
wrestling talk. Remember that one?
Yep.
Yeah. There was and he was the guy who wore like the Superman shirt, and you see him running around Waterbury.
The tank top.
Yeah, because you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
Superman
he doesn't
tank top.
take it off. No, all Superman every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Jesus.
Never
Hey.
fail. Never
Yeah.
lost.
No.
Those were the days, though. Those talk shows. Like I
Yeah.
said, especially
Like, you got to
staying home
work
from
to see a
school.
Channel 13 type of show nowadays. Like, where do you find that?
Yeah, but what?
I can't even find this shit, bro.
I'm trying to think though. What was some other ones though? Because there was definitely some other fire talk shows during the day.
No, those were the main
Richard
ones.
Bay.
Oh my God,
Yes.
that's right. I forgot about
I don't
Richard
remember that
Bay.
The Richard Bay show.
Richard
That's
Bay
because
show.
it wasn't.
Yes.
It wasn't a daytime talk show. Richard Bay was a late night, raunchy television show that came on after the Robert Downey show or something like that at one
I
point.
forgot that dude had a show
Remember
too.
Richard Bay show.
Yo,
Wow.
Or like
Richard
the
Bay.
Arsenio Hall.
So
Yes.
so we're out here. We're giving shout outs to Jerry Springer. Richard Bay was Jerry Springer before Jerry Springer had a platform.
Really?
Facts.
You guys have, I'm sure you've seen him before.
What?
Let me pull it
Yeah, I
up
don't
real
remember
quick.
it at all.
Oh my
I remember
God!
that show.
I'm talking about like
Remember
this
Vi- was
show.
it Vibe? Keenan Ivory Wayans?
He
Keenan Ivory
was
Wayans, yep.
Jerry Springer with like Howard Stern.
Okay.
Damn, that sounds awesome.
That
It
does
was-
sound
it
like
was-
a great
it-
mix.
because the Howard Stern show came on after that. I want to say
1992 for 5 seasons. The Richard Bay show.
Richard
Can I
Bay
see the
show.
Yeah. Let's pull up
Raunch.
the images.
Oh, he looks familiar.
Mad raunch.
Yeah, I don't.
He looks
remember.
familiar.
I don't
This was
remember at
the
all.
graphic for the show.
The Richard
The
Bay
Richard
show.
Bay show. I do.
It was on
remember
at like
that.
11 o'clock at night
that
on
was such a-
WWOR
Like,
TV,
see, like-
Secaucus, New Jersey.
Whoa. He got, yo, Fred, look at that.
So it was.
That
this,
looks
this
wild.
is the content that was on there.
That looks wild.
Universe and Thunder Thighs.
That looks wild.
Yo, the show is bananas.
It really was though. I forgot about
Yo,
that.
what's
shit.
crazy is you said Howard Stern, right?
Howard Stern, yeah.
Yo, Beetlejuice is making like a run right now
Beetlejuice.
on
You were reading-
Instagram
you were
and
reading
on
Yo,
mine,
his
bro. I was
images
gonna
are
say that.
popping up
everywhere.
Every
Crazy.
meme, it's mad. It's hilarious.
They're adding Beetlejuice to everywhere.
Which is wild because at the same time, like Beetlejuice, he had a real small run back in the day where people were paying him to be places and
Right,
whatever else.
right.
Throw him.
Yeah,
and do
well,
whatever
all kinds of wild shit with
madness and whatever. I remember he was on the Smut Peddlers album.
Ooh.
Yeah, I used
remember
to
that?
watch him all
Yep.
the time when he was on
Yo,
Howard.
Cage Kennels.
Y'all
Eon.
remember that skit he had on fucking Howard that he was cooking with Beetle? And everything he made was like raw and shit. It was just and he had the other white dude that was a midget too.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
He hated him.
Bro.
He hated him.
You got to YouTube this. Cooking with Beetle. Trust me. It's fucking worth it.
Oh, there was Montel Williams too.
Montel, I do remember
Yes.
Montel.
Montel Williams.
Yes.
Montel was dope.
Yo, Montel used to date our current president in a throuple or something like that. Or current vice president,
I
sorry.
was like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Montel was dating her?
Yeah, he used to
Really?
date Kamala.
Oh, yo, I saw a video of that.
Yeah, man.
Where she
Oh,
was
that's
like
right.
a
That
side
did come up
chick.
before. Yeah.
She was like a
She
side
She was a
chick.
side piece.
Nah, she was a boo.
Bro, I saw that. Montel was the man.
Crazy. What?
Montel was out here
Montel
wild,
was the
yo.
man.
He was out here
He
wild.
basically told her, like, yo, stay in your place.
For
No,
that.
but
I
also
thought
he's
you
like, you
meant
need to watch
dating
out
her.
for this one.
Oh,
On some,
no.
He came out on some real weird pimpy shit too. He was like, yo, you need to watch out for this one right here, Kamala
Yeah,
Harris.
yeah. It was like a pimp. It was just like a
Yeah,
pimp with
I
his
do
chicks.
remember that clip.
Put her in her place. Good.
Bro, that's the vice
He put her
president.
in her place. He put her on a pedestal.
Yeah, he did.
He put that pussy on a pedestal.
Yeah, he did.
He said, "You know what you're doing? You're putting a pussy on a pedestal." It's the second time that I've heard that.
Wow.
Just watched that shit the other day, bro.
I want the knife. Please. Oh, man. Golden Child. Great movie.
Oh, there's a ground. There's no. I'm gonna kick your ass.
TV shows, everything was so much better back then.
Hell yeah.
Everything.
So you just gonna wipe
Hell
your booger
yeah.
on your shirt, huh?
He said, yo, you know that's going to get frozen on there, right?
He said, "You don't even know what you did.
You don't even know what you did.
proud
You're just
to be
happy.
here."
He said, you're just happy to be here.
Fucking great. Yo.
I got
Classic,
like
yo.
a 14 movie like Eddie Murphy, like one of those like packs that you get for like $5
That was in there?
one day. Yeah, all of them are in there.
Bro, on,
Yeah,
all
bro.
the
on,
good ones
on Pluto
And
TV,
they even
Beverly
got
Hills
like the
Cop is
worst
on every
ones
day.
in there too.
Beverly Hills
Just back
Cop?
Right now, it's on every day. For like this month, it's on 1, 2, and 3 is back to back
on TBS.
Three
on Pluto TV.
was the one at Okie Land?
Yeah, the Okie.
3 is
Wonderland.
the one in
Wonderland.
Wonderworld.
Wonderworld.
So,
Yeah.
yo, that was the
Okie
shit when
dokie
he was doing the
shuffle.
Okie Shuffle. He was like,
Yeah,
okie
do the
dokie,
okie
okie
Yo, bro, when that little kid
dokie,
started laughing, he was
okie.
We need a camera. We need a camera on.
Crying.
Ken.
We do.
We
We
need a
have one
camera
there.
on
We just
Ken.
don't
It's
know how to
actually
turn it
facing me
on.
off.
Seriously.
What the hell? Why is it facing us?
Really funny.
Because this is a no Ken camera situation.
Ken is he's only behind the cam. Ken behind the cam.
I'm producing things.
Hey, that's a fact.
I'm
Yo, you
also
do look
fucking
like you're
producer, bro.
Directing shit, you know?
you really are like at a station and shit. Like,
I mean, things are happening over here. If only my mom could see me now. She'd be like, "Oh man, knew he wasn't gonna make it." But like,
Yo,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Need
That
a
went
camera.
sideways.
You drink a Hennessy
Quick,
too?
yo.
You drink a Hennessy too?
Are
Nah,
you?
tequila always.
Oh shit!
You drinking tequila?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's all he always drinks. I don't even know why I asked if he drinks fucking Hennessy.
Oh
Must be
man.
because he's
I mean,
black.
I brought my own tequila for these
Pokemon.
purposes.
You like that gentleman last week, though.
I mean,
That shit got everybody right.
I'm not a brown liquor drinker just for the
You
sheer fact
motherfuckers
that
were
I will.
smacked.
Yes.
Yo.
Also, one shot of gentleman.
Well, also,
You guys were smacked.
Yeah, we were.
I
That shit
was.
was real.
That was hilarious.
That was
There
great.
was also
That
a
episode was
little bit of
hilarious.
tequila in that effect too. So like you start mixing Gentleman Jack and tequila, and it's like
You're not a gentleman anymore.
Yeah, they have a meeting in your stomach, and they say, "Hey, Mexican duel.
Gut punch.
Oh
Somebody
my
gotta
God.
die."
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Like that's what happened.
My boy freaking is in Cali right now. First thing he did when he got off the plane, he went to the Boys in the Hood crib and Friday and all that like block. He sent pictures
Why?
earlier. Like, dope. He's like, nah, I had to go see Miss Parker's house.
Miss Parker.
That's like going to see the Watts Towers. Like, yo, you better go there naked because no color's safe.
Mad funny. They go into the Kick store or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they were doing a podcast, and his son got on.
Really?
Yeah. He sent a picture. He's like, yo, my fucking son. We walked in looking for some kicks, and his son is like, I don't know, maybe 10. Mm-hmm. He's like, he's on the podcast.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's fucking pretty fire. Jesus. No, one of the other things I want to talk about really quick. I know you guys hate sports. First and foremost, Aaron Rodgers was traded to the Jets.
Aviones.
Right?
Okay, I'm out. Football talk, I'm out.
Yeah. And then next,
Talk by
I don't know
himself.
anything about football.
next, the NFL draft is going on at the
Right
moment.
now. Yeah. Started yesterday,
Currently,
right?
yesterday
Motley
was the first
Crue
round.
performed there.
They always do big ass shows
Motley
for
Crue was there.
for the draft. Now that started like 2-3 years ago. They did it in Tennessee.
Yeah, because my
And it
homegirl
was
took her son. He's
crazy.
a big Giants fan.
Then last year they did
Mad
Vegas.
funny.
Why would you go there if you're a Giants fan?
It's the draft. Everybody wins.
Yeah,
I
he-
get that, man, but like the Giants
They
have
win.
never drafted a thing that made me say, you know what? Wait, actually,
I said the same thing. They always-
like
they
got
always
Saquon,
agree on
like
something.
Saquon, yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
Saquon was
like they
that
do
year.
it every once in a while, and you're like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, they're like one
Right.
for 10 years.
oh
Right.
my god. When they got Danny Jones, we're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
Ooh.
he ran around and we're like, all right, you know.
Yeah.
Then they didn't go and get another QB. They're like, nah, we're gonna put all this faith in Danny Jones and money too. Put some money behind this man. And now look at us.
How about those Yankees?
Yeah, the Yankees.
Yo,
the
the Yankees, we're doing all right. This
You're a Yankees fan too?
yeah, man, I'm outside.
I mean,
I
we're-
thought you were a Mets fan.
I'm is a Mets fan.
I'm
I mean, two
is.
is y'all. All y'all are.
I got
all
some,
y'all are.
I got some
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not a Mets fan.
No, Yankees fans, all of y'all.
Okay,
That's why I
okay,
said
yeah,
two
yeah,
because
yeah.
they are.
I
Plus
go to
you,
more Mets games
plus
than
Bill.
I do Yankees games though. 'cause
Easier to
they're
get home.
cheaper. No, they're cheaper.
That too.
100% cheaper.
Why are they cheaper?
Because
'Cause
it's
we
not
used to
the
suck.
Bronx, man. It's not
We
the
used to
legacy.
suck.
I was going to say because
We're-
they stink.
we-
No,
don't
City
suck
Field
no
also
more.
got the good giveaways, man.
Nah,
You get
City
the,
Field is a beautiful
Yo,
field.
it's a great field. It's a better stadium.
It's a better
than
stadium.
Yankee Stadium,
Say-
which I hate.
say it out
Yankee
loud,
Stadium.
Ken.
It's too,
Loud,
it's too
it
corporate
sucks.
now. I like the old Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
the new
this
one
new
is too
Yankee
corporate.
Stadium is trash. Them
Only
thing good about it is that
City
you can
Field
see
is
the game.
trash.
Yeah.
That's the only thing good about it. You can see the game when you
can
get
see
up.
the game just about everywhere, which is cool. But
It's probably the only good thing about
like,
it.
I mean, it's a hike walking around that bitch everywhere you go.
Yeah, facts.
It is.
Once that thing lets out, too, it's a shit show.
See, when we went last time, we had good seats and
It was just
we
hot
sat
as
in the back.
fuck.
We
We
went
left
in the
early.
Stadium
back.
were at,
Super hot.
uh,
Yankees.
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. And
I
then
went to the
we
Subway
just
Series last year.
we literally it was the first year it
The
opened.
first year that they opened. Yep.
We literally sat in the second or third row.
Third row of home of right field.
Right field.
No, left field.
Yes, left.
Yeah,
I'm
left
sorry.
field. Yep.
I'm trying to go to
Right in the
all
home
the parks
run
in
box,
America.
basically.
Yeah, we basically could have dropped the fucking quarter on the outfielder's head. If Aaron Judge came over, we
No, we had
hit
the
him.
seats were dope. It was just Jesus. It was
was
1,000
hot.
degrees that day.
hot
But
as
the
fuck.
night games are better.
They are. For that
It's
reason.
where you're sitting if the sun is
Yeah,
like
I mean,
beating down on you,
we
you're
didn't even
fucked.
watch the whole game. We bounced. We
Hell
were like,
no.
fuck
I'd
this.
go
It's
to
too
a
hot,
night.
man.
I go to a night game.
And that was
before I
in
go to a
May.
day game.
It was like a May game.
Yeah, but
It was
that
hot
sun,
as
when
fuck.
that sun
These
is
guys
beating
wanted to
down,
go
forget it.
into the game as soon as it starts. I like going to Yankee Tavern first.
Okay.
I'll watch like the first 3 innings up in that motherfucker. A drink is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Not much, but it's a lot cheaper.
I'm sure.
The food's a
We
lot
just tailgate
cheaper.
when we go. We tailgate, we bring drinks, we have a whole picnic in the parking lot, and then we go in.
titty in the parking lot and then go.
Facts,
Yeah.
That's all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I went to a
Tailgate.
Mets game
Yeah,
at their stadium,
fun.
it was Shea Stadium, and it was
Shea
when they
was
played.
fire.
Was it Cardinals? Right, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith, yep.
When he
God,
that was
it
his
his
retirement
last-
game.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Ooh.
it's
I
gotta be
was
his
like
last game.
12 or 13 years old.
Damn.
12 years old.
That's dope.
Spanish Action Council with the rec. They brought like the.
I was gonna say
all
you
the
had to be a
kids.
kid.
Yeah, I was like 12 years old. Yeah. It was
How
like
did you
3.
guys
Nobody-
end up deciding on like the baseball teams that you're fans of? Like,
So
how did you decide?
my
How'd you
grandfather,
pick?
my grandfather, he passed away when I was like 6 years old. But that's like one of the vivid memories I have of him. Me going into the living room, him watching Mets games,
okay.
him looking at me and being like, "You're a Mets fan, little motherfucker." Like I didn't have a choice.
That's it.
That's the only team that I didn't
Funny 'cause
pick.
my dad was a Mets fan.
That's the only team I didn't pick. Every other team I watched and I liked because of either the colors or a player or something. But the Mets, my grandfather told me, "You're a motherfucking Mets fan."
Yeah,
And
my dad was a Mets fan and a Giants fan.
Okay. Then how the hell did you pick the Yankees?
My older brother.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Velvet?
Ken?
Oh,
Oh, for me. Okay.
Like what? Which team? The Yankees?
Yeah, Yankees.
The Yankees. I came about just through time and like tradition, I guess. I was a Mets fan for a minute because my pops used to get free Mets tickets through work,
Yep.
and that'll shift you real quick when you're a kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to like the Braves.
Free? Oh, the Braves.
I was a
now let's
Braves
get into
fan
it.
for a
I was
while.
a big Braves
Yeah,
fan
me
in like
too.
'92.
I love their hats. I love their the Indians hats. I loved. But David Justice was what had me locked in on the Braves. Yep.
Chipper Jones,
They're
Aaron,
the
Andrew
beast of a
Jones.
team.
Like
Yeah, I was a
That-
Braves fan for a little while.
I was a big Braves fan because they had a cast of characters I felt like you could identify with, and like even like when I was younger and when I was playing baseball, I don't know why, but like I just did.
Yep.
But I came back around, I guess, to being a Yankees fan once those free tickets dried up. And
That's,
I had
keep it
you
real.
know what's funny? I had a you know what Mets jersey I had when I was a kid? I
Mike
had to be-
Piazza.
Nope. Lenny Dykstra.
Oh, that was
I had
a kid.
I had the Mets one and I had the Phillies one.
I thought you would say Doc Gooden.
Nope.
yeah,
Doc-
I was
Doc
around
used
for
to-
like the Doc, like Strawberry.
Yep.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure
Hojo.
I got both of those jerseys from like my dad bought them from some crackhead in the bar,
Bro.
selling them, for like
Bro,
$5 each.
those jerseys, bro, if you got it signed, there's like a 97% chance, like if you had a Doc Gooden or Darryl Strawberry jersey signed by them, there's a 97% chance there's some coke residue on the jersey. Like a 97% chance.
97.
LT too.
Yeah, for sure. No, but they said they used to go in the back in the fucking game during games.
And it's a
Go.
very anaerobic game. You don't have to be in shape to play baseball for the most part. Like you just have
Especially
to
if you're a
have
pitcher.
Skill, though. You
well,
need skill.
You need
Yes.
skill,
Yes.
but like you don't have to be in shape. That's been proven time and time again.
CC Sabathia.
CCC now? Oh my
Oh
goodness,
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
beast.
Yeah.
But anyhow, and I wish he can come back and pitch for us now, but that's a whole other story.
That's so backwards how he got better.
Like, you know
after.
what? Like he also got sober though. You read his book?
No.
Good book.
Okay.
He also
don't
got
read his-
he was
he also
playing
has
pretty
a
lit.
HBO special called Underneath the Something Tree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on there. You
It's
check
like who
that
else?
out.
Who else was like that? Ball's really decent. Vin Baker.
Oh yeah.
He was always drunk when he
CT
played.
zone.
Pujols?
Yep.
Wasn't he big at one point too?
Albert.
No, not Albert Pujols. Who was the other pitcher? Who was like,
Oh, Albert wasn't a pitcher.
no. Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, Randy Johnson, I think.
no,
had
Randy
alcohol
Johnson. No,
issues, right?
he was just tall.
No. But you said alcohol issues.
No, I wasn't talking about alcohol issues. I'm talking
Right.
about just big ass dude.
I heard that.
I didn't say it.
It'll come to me after.
All right.
this is
So
over.
how did you become a Yankees fan?
Oh, because so I played softball pretty much my whole youth.
Okay.
So I was always like into the sport, but I was not watching the games on TV yet. I didn't really have like that much of a liking of a team.
Okay.
And I was super young too, but I just remember I had my Nintendo 64 and which I still have, and it's in mint condition, and it still works great to this
And
day.
we're not selling that thing.
No, never. So I had this game. I don't know if you guys remember Ken Griffey Jr. All
Of
Stars.
course.
Yes.
Ken Griffey Jr. was
Yes.
so fire.
That was my favorite
What?
game for the 64. So,
Yes.
So still didn't really have a team that I liked or whatever.
Baseball
So
had heroes back in the day.
What?
Like baseball had like real
Yeah.
life heroes. Like
Yeah,
you
Oh
they
could,
were
my
like,
God,
and it was
yeah.
like the NBA. They had their two like solid
like,
motherfuckers,
oh my
and then
God.
everybody else was like
I
the
wanted to
best
be Ken
role
Griffey
players
so
ever.
bad. I'm sorry I cut you off.
So
fine.
nah, every
No,
team had a chance to win.
No,
It was
but they
like
had
the
like
NBA.
2 stars,
Yeah.
1 pitcher,
Yep.
and then the rest was
Yep.
just
Yep.
role
And
players.
it was really about the city.
Well, go ahead. So Ken Griffey,
So
in
yeah,
64.
so I was playing like I played that all the time.
Yep.
And when it came time to pick a team, I was like, okay, this is where it was like, okay, New York. Let's pick a New York team.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked the Yankees, and I'd play as the Yankees like all the time. Then I got to know the players, like, because the more you play, it's like
The
this
names
is back
start
when
making
it was
sense.
like Scott Brocious, Chuck
Yep.
Knobloch, Tino Martinez, like
Yep.
that era
met
of
Tino.
Yankees. That's really cool.
I was on that triple
Charlie
play by that
Hayes,
point.
remember Charlie Hayes? I met Charlie Hayes and played
Triple
ball with
play
Charlie
baseball?
Hayes
You played ball with Charlie Hayes?
and El Duque.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo!
So the more I would play
Dope.
as the Yankees, like on that game, the
start
more
getting
I
more
got
into.
well, yeah, the more I got to know the players,
Yeah.
and then I would watch it on TV, and I'd go, "Oh my god,
That's blah, blah, blah.
I
That's-
play
yeah.
as these guys in the game." So
Uh-huh.
that's kind of how I fell into
Made
it.
it relatable.
Because everyone's asked me, they're like, "Oh, Yankees bandwagon, what Jeter?" Even though I have a Jeter shirt on now, but I mean, I have plenty
Jeter's a
of Yankee
lifetimer,
shirts.
and if
Yeah,
you, if you don't get like someone says
His
something about
Drink
a
Champs
Jeter
episode was
jersey,
dope.
yeah, like you can fight them. Like
That's
Yeah.
dope.
that's a
So
that's
people-
a fist fight.
yeah, so it's like no,
Yeah,
it's
he had a-
not,
he had a
not
dope Drink
bandwagon.
Champs.
It's not just a Jeter thing. Like when I start dropping names, I'm like the people are like, oh okay. But that's pretty much how I fell into just being a Yankees fan, and my whole family is Red Sox fans.
Wow.
So yeah.
So y'all got
So, like, I-
wars.
That's a good Thanksgiving.
And then people
Yeah.
ask me, they're like, "How could you be from Connecticut and be a Yankee fan?" And I'm like,
What are you
We're in
talking
"Because
between.
I have a freaking choice
from the 203?
I'm
Yeah,
like, first
facts.
of
We're in
all,
between.
First of
We're-
all,
we're closer
we're
there
closer
than-
to Yankee Stadium than Fenway.
Exactly.
First
Yeah.
of all, I have a choice. Second of all, we're closer to Yankee Stadium than Fenway.
Facts.
So people are always like, "You should be a Red Sox
Also,
fan."
27 rings.
I should. Yeah.
Facts.
There's that too. So there's that
Relax.
too.
27 rings.
People need
Kiss
to
'em.
appreciate the bridge.
That's
We are the fucking bridge, bro.
Don't do
you
that.
can go on both sides. You can
How'd
go
you
both
come-
sides.
How'd you come across your football squads?
I'm out of this one. I don't like football.
Niners.
Yeah, y'all both Niners fans. How'd you come across that?
yeah,
'Cause,
man,
like,
so-
is it Joe Montana
Jerry
that
Rice,
really
bro.
struck you?
Joe Montana.
Jerry Rice, bro.
I remember watching Joe moving around in the pocket, cooking people, and just having like the most perfect spiral. I remember going outside and like trying to throw a spiral because of how Joe Montana threw. Like I remember shit like that. Like there's specific plays, obviously like the catch, things like that. That like
You're going
stand
back
out
to
in my
like
mind.
NFL, like the before they had 30 for 30s. Remember NFL films?
NFL films.
Yeah, you talking about like just watching that spiral come out of his
come out
hand
in
every-
slow
yeah,
motion
like, yeah,
and
oh,
shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember things like
Yeah,
that.
it was Rice and Young for me, but also Young's number.
8.
That's my number. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that drew me in right there.
So you came after the Joe wave.
Wow.
yeah.
okay.
I got into Joe Montana after I started like,
Realized, like,
going
okay,
back
this
into
is-
this squad is ill.
the
Like,
See, I remember when
and
Joe.
then, and then they told me the story of when Joe was like, "Y'all see John Candy?"
Yeah, yo, bro, that's a dope ass story.
It's crazy, right?
That's a
That is
crazy story.
fucking
First
ill.
Niners
You didn't hear
fan
that
I
story?
ever encountered have to be Jeff Grimsley.
Really?
Yeah, way back in the day, like way back in the day. And
Dope.
you talking about like elementary school. He
Yeah.
was a Niners fan since
Same.
like the
Yeah.
very beginning.
Same.
And it's the first one I ever met. I was like, wow, you're a strange bird out here, fam.
Right. I mean, there's a few now, but like there wasn't as once we were kids.
Yeah.
Like I
Is-
felt
is
like
there a better
I was
story
the
than
only
that
one.
John Candy story,
So the John Candy story, if you didn't hear that,
Fucking wild.
Did you hear the John Candy story?
Nah, man, lay it on me.
All right, so John Candy story. The Niners are playing in the Super Bowl. They're down. They need to go on a game-winning drive. So Joe Montana runs on the field, gets into the huddle, and everybody's like mad nervous, and he senses it.
Yeah.
So he looks around and he sees fucking John Candy in the stands. He goes, "Yeah, man." Everybody's talking about the play. They're like, "Yo," he goes,
like,
"Yo,
yo, you
You
guys
guys
see
see
who's
John
here?"
Candy over there?
He was like, "Yo,
goes, "Yep,
John
yep."
Candy. Yo, that's John Candy."
He goes, "Yo, you guys see John Candy over in the stands?"
And everybody's
they're
like,
"What?
What
We
the
got a
fuck,
game
bro?
to win here."
We're
Like-
playing the Super Bowl." Like Joe's like, Calm down, everybody.
Took their mind off the game.
Yep.
Joe's like, calm down, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
We got
good.
this. We're gonna put on a show for John Candy.
Fucking sick, bro.
And they fucking went down, scored, and won the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Candy.
Joe,
Dope-ass
that's why
fucking
Joe
story.
got the name Joe Cool, because no
Yep.
matter how crazy the situation
There was
was,
a Joe Cool before him.
well, Joe Namath, the original, right? But no, that's why they started calling him that as well, because of the whole like situation of
swagger.
him like not caring how big the moment is.
He had the same
Didn't
Joe
give a
Namath
shit.
swagger at that
Didn't
time.
give a shit
Never
how
got
big the
excited.
moment was.
Denzel. He never got excited.
Yeah. Nah, but that was a dope ass story, like of him,
That's
just
fire.
not caring about the moment, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people allow those nerves to get you out of the situation and potentially have you make a mistake. Honestly, you're supposed to take those like that adrenaline rush and all that and hone in on that shit and make that like push you through the moment.
Yep.
That's like doing that is like a cheat code. If the great players know how to do that, the great performers know how to do that. You know what I mean?
Who's your best friend? Frankie Fear.
Right.
What's
guy.
that from? Rocky, right?
Rocky. Yep.
Frankie
No, but
Fear.
like for you, Velvet, I'm sure there's been some moments in like your career where nerves are kicking in.
Oh my God.
Right. So like, do you can you relate to that? Like, is there a time when you were like, God damn, there's fucking all these people in the fucking stands. This is a big ass moment. I know this is gonna be a historic moment. Like, how do you hone in, and what did you do to help push through that situation?
So the people like performing in front of crowds was never that never made me nervous.
Same.
Because I feel like that just kind of like that came natural to me. Where the adrenaline would kick in the most is when you're standing behind the curtain
Right before you go on.
It's the anticipation. So I could be in the arena all day,
Yep.
prepping, going over the match, whatever. Now they let the people in. I'm still calm. You know what I mean? Match before us goes on. Okay, nerves start to kick in
bit.
a little bit because it's like you're on deck.
Need a little
It's
sip
like,
of
all right.
water.
Yeah. Heart,
Get the cotton mouth out.
threw up?
fucking heart starts racing. You're like, okay, but they announce your opponent. Their opponent goes to the ring. When you're standing behind that curtain, waiting for them to announce
Say
you,
your
like
name.
it's right before you come through the curtain. I always felt like I was going to throw up because
Really?
the adrenaline was just surges of adrenaline. My heart was racing. I'd be like, but like once you hit the curtain, it goes away.
Yeah.
Once you're on the other side, it's like, ooh,
Yep.
like, now you're good. It's like
Yes.
you just transition right into like go mode, and it's just all that fear and adrenaline. Just that.
It's like the alcohol kicks in.
Pretty
When
much.
when the alcohol kicks
Yeah,
in.
pretty much. But like, I don't want to say it goes away. I shouldn't say it goes away. The nervousness.
You
and like
use it fuel.
it fuels you.
Yes.
So it's like behind the curtain, you're getting gas.
Yes.
You're getting gas. Like
Yep.
literally, you're getting fueled. And then when you hit the curtain, it's like, ooh, it takes you through the entire
different-
match in the moment. And then you come back after you come back from the match.
energy
you
dump.
Just, you
It's
crash. It's like, oh my god.
Yo,
You
crash. Hell yeah.
It's like it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
So it's like a whole
That's
like
dope.
roller coaster worth of like emotions and stuff running
That's
through
so
you.
fucking dope. I'm glad that like I can relate to that. Like, yo, I remember doing a show, and this was the first we ended up getting on a Lil Wayne tour. And this was right at like the peak when Lil Wayne had dropped the million. But I remember performing. We performed, I think, our first show that we did on the tour, and we weren't on the tour at the time. This is how we got on the tour, was performing at Bridgeport at I think now it's the Webster Theater, right? Is it?
No,
No,
I
it's
think
something
it's
else
the
now?
something mortgage, something like zero something mortgage.
Okay,
arena.
cool. So yeah, that at that spot, and there was I think like 11,000 or 12,000 people there, right?
Nice.
And I get there, we're doing like you said, we're doing our walkthrough.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We do a mic check, we run it. Yo, what gave me the confidence first off when we did the mic check? Baby and Slim are in the front like chilling, and when we came off the stage, they're like, yo, y'all got something, man. Y'all keep doing it.
I
He
do
was
remember
like,
the story.
Yo, y'all got something. Y'all got something. Like, keep doing what y'all doing. I'm like, oh shit, yo, that was
Yep.
Imagine you ain't got
Yep.
something to cash, man.
That was
And then you
fucking-
hear Gator Boo.
With the big dog
Gucci
suit. Yo, that was
No,
my
but
shit.
yo, they literally
I
sat.
fucking love the Big Timers.
I love that
Yo.
song.
See,
Big
when-
Timers and 3-6 Mafia. I loved them.
we
They were trash.
yeah.
No,
crazy.
like that's the thing. Like they were not trash.
No.
No, you're
not
right, you're
attributed
right,
them
you're
to
right.
being trash. It's like it just wasn't our ear. At
Yeah,
the
you're
time.
right, you're right, you're
It
right.
wasn't our ear at the time, so we attributed a lot of Southern shit to being
Yeah.
like not.
If it didn't have lyrical shit, we wasn't on it.
We thought it didn't. We weren't listening.
Right.
Yeah.
We weren't listening.
It was their shit.
wave.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
a different way of
shit.
delivering.
It was catchy as
like
fuck.
it's just like talking about Bay Area rap versus like LA rap.
Right.
It's not the same.
It
It's
ain't.
not like it's not
It's
West
a
Coast.
culture.
Yeah, like
It's
West
a
Coast.
culture.
Exactly. It's two different things.
Yes. Yes.
So-
Yeah. But
Sorry, Weston.
No. So yeah, that was the first like, oh shit, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we had a whenever, even if it's a sound check, like we go on stage and it's like we instantly turn into like this whole place is packed.
Right.
It don't matter if we're practicing. We don't know how to go 50%. I don't know what it is. I don't know how.
Yeah, we always got taught too. Like when we wrestled, it's like you perform the same as like you perform like whether there's
Everything.
2 people in the crowd.
1 in
or whether
1,000 is
there's
what we say.
50,000 people.
Because
in
the
the crowd.
moment you change it up is the moment you either get hurt or it
or
messes up.
something
You slip
fucks up.
You do something the wrong way.
Exactly.
The sound isn't right because you didn't tune it to be the right way.
Exactly.
You go too high on a suplex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any of that. Any of
That's
that.
why I'm at high
So
risk
what
for
else?
oral cancer.
So we ended up going backstage.
just
We
had
have our
high.
own like room and shit like that. And
So many jokes.
we're in the back chilling, talking. We go outside in the hallway because again we're backstage. There's only like 2 opening acts, and we're going on right before Lil Wayne. And so the other opening acts is there. They're on stage, and Lil Wayne comes by. He says like, "Yo, I heard y'all opening up before me. Oh, I'm gonna be paying attention," type shit.
Oh,
like,
sweat. That's
all right,
sweet.
dope. So now it's like, yo, motherfucker, Lil Wayne just like walked by us, yo, like acknowledged us
Yeah.
type shit.
And he said he's paying attention.
Yeah, right. So
That's the
then,
important part.
then, like you said, like
And then
right
Wittgenstein
before
Drake, shame on him.
right before you go on, right before you hear like the crowd. I mean, right before you actually see the crowd, you can hear them.
Yeah.
And when you hear that, like, bro, 10,000 or more people screaming is
Indescribable
yo,
feeling.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
This is
yo.
like deja vu right now.
Yo, it's crazy. I got a picture from that show where I'm just standing in the spotlight and you could just see like me and the fucking crowd. It's so dope. I gotta frame that shit. But I remember going on stage after they said our name, and then I don't remember anything until after the
It's
show.
all a blur.
It's literally
it's
I don't
all
know
a blur.
nothing.
Yeah.
I know that
I feel
felt
the same way.
energy.
I
What you
feel
mean?
the same way after I eat it.
I know what you mean though.
Yo,
it's like all a
get this
blur
man
when
a-
you're
it
out
just
this man a
there.
wet towel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seriously, yes.
Yeah, but it's
Wipe him down.
it's
I get nerves before I go in and everything. I'm like, damn.
yeah.
This
That's
happened.
right before.
You just dive right in.
Yeah.
Do you use your fingers?
Nah, but that's definitely
In my brain, I'm going through a curtain.
Like, do you use your
indescribable.
nose?
It's an indescribable thing,
Yeah.
and I just wish like
You're a nose
everybody
first guy.
got to fucking feel that feeling at some point in their life. Like I don't know how to tell you. Like
You can't. You have to
literally have to
experience it.
like go through it. I wish everybody got to feel that feeling of after the show's over when you finally actually like come back and you're walking off the stage and saying thank you and everybody's cheering.
I feel like that when I perform in the bars for 10 people.
Yeah, bro. But now I'm telling you,
I'd be hyped, dog.
a 10,000 people or more crowd, you feel
feel that vibration.
what they're-
But you
yes.
feed off
Feel
their
the
energy.
vibration.
Their energy.
You feed off their energy.
It's nuts, yo. It's fucking nuts.
That's what used
it's
to
nuts.
get me through the matches too, is the crowd's energy.
Yeah.
Like you feed off of that, whether they're cheering you, whether they're booing
Even
you.
booing, I don't give
Like,
a
no,
fuck.
as
Like-
long as they're reacting,
Right.
then you're doing your job,
Yes.
and you feed off the boos, you feed off the cheers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's
Yep.
there's nothing like it.
Crazy. Having that many people saying fucking our songs, and
Yeah.
this is before we even had Who's Your Daddy. Like this was before Who's Your Daddy. We used to have this song called Bang, and like we'd sing the hook for them and tell them like, yo, this is what we need y'all to do. This is how the hook goes. And the hook was like, if you asking for it, then the crowd be like, bang, we gonna give it to you. Bang.
Dope.
We don't gotta brawl, bang. We just let it. And then
All right.
yo, 10,000 fucking people saying that shit back to you was
Yeah.
the
Like your own shit. They're
like
saying your own
out of
shit
body
back to you.
experience.
Yeah.
Out of body experience.
I used to have fire on my MySpace page.
Fire.
Nice.
Fags.
Okay.
People got
Fire,
that.
fire.
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 Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was the wave.
Also, right now I can't find that shit anywhere, so I'm a little upset.
Yo,
by
you
it.
know what's crazy? Somebody else asked me for.
Fuego.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew you was going to say that.
needs
What a
to be on
segue.
my That Trees playlist. And
What a
I thought, like,
goddamn segue.
Like, hey.
Wow. But big shout out to Fuego Bass.
Yeah, man. That fucking, I listened to it, man. That's a fucking dope project, yo.
Bro, his
project
is crazy, right?
I'm critical.
Did you
It's
check
wild
it out?
because like I've sat here. I liked all our posts.
Yep.
I listened to the podcast.
Yep.
And I still ain't listened to that.
Yo,
I'm
bro.
fucked up.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once you do,
I'm very, you know me, I'm very critical of the new shit, like of listening to new things. And
I don't feel like people
that's just
come out
fire,
of
man.
Connecticut give me bad beats ever, really. For what
Okay.
it's worth. Like,
Production-wise,
I
though?
haven't come across bad beats in Connecticut.
so production wise, A1, shout out to 2-4 who did one of my favorite joints on there. It's called Heavy D.
Oh yeah.
Wait. It's about my man Dwight.
It's called Heavy D. It's not about him, but he uses that as like a pun on some of his bars.
Okay.
So it's pretty.
That sounds hilarious at the same time.
Crazy.
Speaking of bars,
Crazy.
the new thing song you posted on your Instagram, dope.
Oh, thank you.
This man's out here having a renaissance.
Yo, facts, bro.
Jesus, I see every time I see a new one. I'm
That
like,
is Fair
He's out
Friday.
here having
Every
a
time
renaissance.
he-
Yo,
he puts a new
Fair
one.
Fair
Fridays.
Fair
Fridays.
Fridays, bro.
Every
I mean,
time you put
Frisco
a new one
Frisco
up,
Baby already did that with Frisco Baby Fridays, but like,
But
you know,
I had the
you-
original
It sounds better, Fair Fridays.
I had the
Yeah.
original Fair Fridays when I dropped my my After the End project about 9 years ago.
That was easily
That was
9 years.
9 years. Yeah.
I mean,
how do you continue to, or I should say, how does it feel to continuously outdo yourself?
Wow.
I'm serious.
So
Now
Who the hell said he was
Wait,
out
no,
doing
it's
himself?
first brush your shoulder
every
off.
time. No, seriously.
That's all trash,
every
but
time.
I'm gonna
Every
support my
time.
friend,
I'm
yo.
like,
Thank
okay.
you. Nah,
seriously.
you know, I had a conversation. I had a conversation actually with one of my boys, and he was saying something similar, like, "Yo, I feel like each one you're getting better
Yeah.
each time," and I'm like, "Bro, it's funny because I feel like I'm actually like a better rapper now. Like,
You got
I
more
know-
content.
life experience,
Yeah, bro.
content,
Yeah.
like
putting the words
experience, fam.
And the crazier part is like I've been writing these shits in like 15, 20 minutes. Like it ain't like it's taking me long
Right.
to write these either.
Because it's been waiting to happen. This is like
Understood.
expository
Boom.
at this point.
Right.
And remember, like,
an artist is an artist all the time. The artist doesn't stop being an artist at any point.
That's a fact.
The thing is whether or not you choose to continue being the artist.
remember when we were talking, like, I think it was a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
One of the ones you put on your Instagram page. When I watched it,
Yep.
and I like recited some of the lyrics back to you, I was like, "Dope," and you're like, "Not many people catch that." The
Oh
lyrics.
yeah.
It's
There was
like,
something about like
He
The
always,
Adam and
he always
Eve- the
drops his
Adam and
Eve.
listen backs because he thinks everything I say is like a double
no,
entendre
like-
when I'm just saying like regular words.
But I pick up on those.
My
But-
point in saying that is like a lot of people, like when I shouldn't say a lot of people because I don't
But-
have the statistics.
Hey,
Jesus Christ, here we
yo,
go again.
hey, yo.
It's like I feel like a lot of people
the
don't
statistics.
listen to the words; they listen to
Right,
the beat, and they're
right.
like, but they, I don't know. You have to just really
Analyze.
There's a message in like every song,
For sure.
You know, so you can listen to a dope beat, but you should also listen to the message.
I gotta
Yes.
tell you, like, you
If
put a little bit of
get
weight on
people
this
to
last
listen
video.
to your actual lyrics beyond the like behind the hook, like beyond the hook, behind the beat, and actually listen to the content and what's in between in the verses. Like that's a very hard go right now, considering what we have going on in the current industry.
Yes.
People are
TikTok.
just putting out music,
Whatever.
Yeah, like and yo, listen,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
the
That's
shit.
what I bet.
Sounds.
Oh, you went back and researched it?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I already knew about
Oh,
that.
you
when
knew
he was
about that
talking-
one?
Oh, no,
Okay.
no, I wasn't going to give it any credit last episode. Though.
Oh yeah. But that's a real thing.
Sosa's not going to hear this one either, so I'm not going to be like, I was talking about the Whisper song.
Yeah.
I was
my
talking
God.
about the Whisper song.
I know what
Yeah.
you were talking about.
But like, you know, like,
Whisper song.
but like, I was also talking about that song, like, "Come, girl, you want to make your pussy wet?" Yeah,
girl. I know what you're
that
talking
song,
about. I know what
I
you-
was like,
Don't
whoa, I was
play
like,
with
we're
it.
taking
Don't
the Whisper
play
song
with it.
to a whole new
Girl.
level.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
David Banner did some
David
shit.
Banner. I know what you're
I don't
talking
care.
about.
I like that.
But
Hell
so
yeah.
yeah, I wasn't talking about.
Yeah.
that's fucking stupid.
But that's
But either way, that shit is fire. I will not take anything away from that person who came up with that because that shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
It did exactly what it needed to do. It got people to
Talking.
It
Yep.
got people to talk.
Yep.
Got people to listen to it.
So that's one of the things that I remember seeing an old interview from Andre 3000. He was like, you know, people were asking like, bro, why are you wearing like shoulder pads and bright green and pink hats and all kinds of wild outfits? He's like,
Melly Mel not do
this-
it?
No. Well, what he said was, He said a lot of people don't listen to the lyrics from the people from the South. He says, so if I get your eyes first, then I'm gonna take advantage of your ears.
That makes sense.
And the South got something to say.
Smart. That is smart.
Bro, Andre 3000
that was probably one of the
That's
better things that
smart.
I was ever said.
Woo.
Like
Andre
the South had
3000.
something to say.
Andre 3000. That's why he would say shit like that in the interviews.
Yep.
Because people
Matter of
weren't
fact,
listening to his lyrics.
I'm pretty sure I saw a post that like at some point this week when it came out, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music
You know
dropped.
what? It's crazy that you say that because
I have to
can
verify
like
that. I'm gonna check that.
relate that to wrestling. Because
Right.
if there's a new wrestler on the scene, there's so many people in the industry.
Yep, yep.
New up and comers.
Over like saturated.
So unless you, yes, exactly. So unless you do something like whether it's a mask you're wearing, a move that you do, something that like initially draws the viewers into you or your
Yep.
appearance. Now, like once they're drawn into your look or what you're wearing or whatever, now they want to see what you can do in the ring.
There it
so
is.
That's so smart of him to like have. Like what you just said about
locked in.
Yeah, like
yep.
locked
You
in
got to
like
get
that,
something,
yeah.
get their attention
their
somehow,
attention
and then once you got their attention,
Now they will
your
follow
job
you.
is to
Yes.
So
To
that
keep
album did drop in April
April?
26, 1994.
Wow. Yep.
So that meme was correct.
2 days ago.
Yep.
Nuts. Southern Playalistic Cat. My favorite song on there was Crumbling Herb.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Only so much time left in this crazy world.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm just crumbling herb. I'm just crumbling herb.
That was a great song. You were absolutely right.
Latin, good they don't understand.
What's your favorite Outkast track?
Ooh.
Give me two. Give me two.
Elevators.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let's go.
Elevators.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
In the elevator?
Yes. No. That's one of my. That's one of
I like
mine.
elevators,
That's
yeah.
one of
Are
mine.
we talking?
I got so
are we
many. But
talking about well before the?
any Outkast
Any,
track.
you could go off of the.
like before. I
no,
would say
go on the double solo project too. Use that. Let's go.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Shit.
Go ahead, Ken.
I was always a fan of "She Lives in My Lap," the Andre 3000 track.
Yep.
That's a fire track. I can go all day about Andre. Also, Big Boy, he's fire too. So
They're fucking sick, bro. They're
yo,
both nasty,
Big
bro.
Boy, he's
I
so
got one that I don't
consistent
think
too.
nobody's
Like
gonna pick.
he's still out there
Those
making music,
dudes
and that's the part
spit,
that
bro.
nobody like.
Yeah.
Every once in a
Yeah.
while, like, oh, new Outkast. Yo, Big Boy's still doing shit.
Yeah,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Those fucking dudes are
like,
sick with it.
Yo,
They're
Andre
one
will
of my
come back
favorite
when
groups.
he's good and damn ready to fucking start making music
because
for us.
and be happy he's not out.
Bro,
Yo.
Andre 3000 be walking around playing the flute randomly
Flute.
all day.
Flute.
Yes.
Throughout New York City, like it's a cool.
and just hanging out with people.
Yo,
But that's like Chappelle. Chappelle, though, he'll just go to a park and throw a fucking speaker out like he just started. He does that all
That's
the
how
time.
y'all do.
Nah, he be out in his backyard now.
What track?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I was
Like,
gonna
he's
say
always
no.
done that.
Fred, you first.
I'm gonna give two.
All right,
So
go ahead.
AT Aliens,
AT Aliens, fire,
Yep. And
fire.
then Jazzy Bell remix with Babyface.
On the wheels of steel.
Nice.
Yeah. One that I'm gonna give. I don't think anybody would pick.
I was gonna say
And-
Players Ball actually. Is
Players
my
Ball.
Players Ball
Players
is
Ball.
my favorite on that album.
All the players.
That shit is so nasty.
Keeping your
Yeah, that's my shit on that one.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, fire.
So my other one that I would pick is it was on a soundtrack.
Okay.
It was on, I think it was Soul Food.
Oh,
So no. Was it
The Soul Food
or-
soundtrack or the
Soul
song
Food
Soul
soundtrack,
Food
not
by
the
the
Soul
Goody
Food-
Mob? Because I was
not
about
the
to say
song-
that's a whole other
not
fucking.
the song Soul Food. It was on a Soul Food soundtrack, and it was called oh my goodness, it just left me. In Due Time.
Ooh.
Had CeeLo on the hook.
Yeah.
Just keep all faith in me.
Yeah.
Don't act impatient.
It's a good one.
How dip you where you need to be in due time. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Fucking Outkast
Word.
is dope.
Yo,
Still going
hard.
strong.
Andre 3000's verse on that was so
I was just
crazy.
about to
It
do
was so
Andre
crazy.
verse.
So crazy.
Walk It Out remix.
Oh, he killed that.
His
Walk
fucking
it
verse
out
on
like
that?
Usher. If you
Bruh.
say real talk, probably don't trust you. Yo, nah, he killed that
Bruh.
verse.
Oh
killed
my
that.
god, that dude.
But that In Due Time verse was nuts. Nuts. Yeah.
Them boys are
Oh,
sick
man.
with it.
Did you have a second one?
Not one that. No. I mean,
Because now it's real Jazzy Bell.
Aiden loves Hey Ya. Aiden loves
Great song.
He loves that.
Great song.
Yo, listen.
I like
That
Hey Ya.
whole
I like-
speaker box,
I like
Love
Roses.
Below,
Yeah,
everything
bro.
that they
It was
did
great.
on that, like, I'm
was
sad
great.
that was the last thing that we got between them.
Right.
Because that shouldn't be it. Like,
Right.
they clearly have still, like, they still have the art in them.
Yeah. You were almost hoping that it was going to be trashy.
That
You'd be
was
like, you know what? Yeah, they
Andre
are.
influence.
If
though.
it came out as
they
to
are
be
done.
trash, and then that would have literally like brought down everything I like believed about. Like that would have told me like fucking Santa Claus ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have really let
True.
me down
True.
because they were holding it down for the South for me, like for real.
Yeah.
And like I was out there, I was listening. I was spinning Goody Mob back then. I was spinning
Crazy.
like
Goody Mob was
3-6.
dope.
I was
Yeah.
doing like. Yo, soul food was my shit. I played that at every party I DJ'd for some strange
Come
reason, even
and
for
get
white
some
people.
soul.
Like it didn't even matter, yo. I didn't
All
care.
right.
Like so.
Yeah, Soul Food was a great
Yeah,
song.
nah, like it was a real thing. So,
Yeah.
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 I'm
I mean, Roses is a classic too.
Yes.
Roses, yes.
Classic.
Yes.
Roses.
Yeah. Yo.
Another
That's on that album.
I was
Another
just
sick
listening
verses.
to,
Skew It on the
one
Barbie.
that-
Skewing on the Barbie was tough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Old
listening
school.
to
That's my
the
shit,
Juan
dog.
Ep is Life podcast the other day. Word.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking about like just basically how everything is just, like super regional. Like we didn't get to experience a lot of things and like a lot of stuff that like may have gone past us that we didn't get to like, you know, just have fun with.
Yep.
Or it went past us and now we're just getting to like we were saying like was it like 3-6 like you said
Yeah.
they trash. Nah,
Yeah.
they weren't trash.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
they
Yeah.
were
They were
fucking-
different.
They were live. They were just
Yeah.
different. We
Yeah.
didn't understand them.
Facts.
We're steeped in East Coast fucking
Yeah.
rap. We
Yeah,
can't
facts.
really. It took us a long time to shake ourselves out of that damn like that cement and shit.
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
you
Yeah.
know that we were like pretty much stuck in. But like I was in, they had Mr. Fab up there, and he was
Okay.
talking about like how the whole Bay Area shit kicked off, and like how Short doesn't get his proper like his
I
props
agree.
and shit like that. How like a gang of people out there, and then once again this comes like back to like how I was talking about earlier, how the like West Coast rap isn't like all West Coast rap. It's like it's regional. It's completely different. Like
It
you
is.
got
different parts in Cali that kind of
it's
had
like
their
same
own
thing
ways.
as you go for like Houston, Texas, like that, like the depending on where you go is depending on where you're gonna get like a different type of vibe,
Facts.
and like that just doesn't get recognized enough, and like it sucks because we sit out here and we're like, yo, this sucks, that sucks, this new shit sucks, this new like you know it doesn't suck for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, it's just we're
It's
not
just
tuned
different
for it.
from what
We-
we're
no,
used
no,
to.
we're not tuned to it.
We're not.
We're
Yeah.
not tuned
That
to
makes
it.
sense.
Like you got to
Definitely.
catch the frequency, and like a lot of that shit, we're a little too old to bounce that hard. So
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
I was just
Facts.
talking to my little dude about like drill, and he asked me straight up like, "Well, what don't you like about drill?" And I said one thing that I can tell you for sure: there's not much originality in that genre for me. I said
mean,
a lot of the people sound the same.
It sounds like English, like England.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Like UK drill.
Yeah, UK.
So-
which
so-
is all like that's the derivative. You got to give it its props for where it is.
That's the
too,
original,
because,
right?
Like, that's exactly
yeah, but then Chicago started their way.
Chicago came
and
through
then New
the drill
York
heavy.
and now New
Brooklyn-
York is
Brooklyn
now
drill.
Brooklyn and Bronx.
Somebody at
got
work. Somebody
crazy
at work
drill.
tried to sell me on that. Some young kid. I'm like, this ain't my thing, bro.
So the thing is for me, right? When you got like different times of people that are coming up, like for instance, back in the day we had Cool G Rap, we had Rakim, we had Big Daddy Kane, we had a bunch of different rappers, right? In that era, Special Ed, a bunch of different folks in that era. None of them sounded like each other.
Nope. Everybody was different.
They all were different.
Right.
So I told him, I said, you know who I liked out of the drill scene? Pop Smoke. He didn't sound like none of them other drill rappers. I said, but you played 3 different dudes and they all sound the same. They got the same ad libs. They got the same
same
type of
sound.
beats. They
Buying
got the
beats
same
from the same
deep,
guy.
They got the same deep voice that they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the same flow
The
cadence.
cadence is the same.
That's what I said. I'm like,
the
bro.
beats are the same. There's nothing that is changing because like they've also discovered that there is a way to stay within a
Stick in
lane.
that same wave
A
and you're
lane.
good.
No, they're in a lane.
Yeah.
Strictly in a lane.
Yeah,
Like
straight
not
up.
even like they're
see
stuck. Like if
what's
they
working, and then
switch
they're
it, it's
trying
not
to-
gonna.
They're just
They see what's working
mirroring.
and they're-
Mirroring.
Exactly, they're
Mirroring.
mirroring.
I'll say
Yeah.
this. On the way over here, I was listening to Sirius XM.
Yep.
Can't remember what the fuck station it was. I'm not
Yep.
gonna give them the shout out for it. But
Damn.
they already Sirius already got the shout out right
There
there.
they did.
Right?
Yep.
There you go.
So but either way, it's like I'm listening to a track with DD
Osama.
Osama.
Yep. Shout out to him because he be
I'm
out here.
old, nigga.
He be out here. He be doing shows a lot out here.
That was an old.
Shout out to him. He's
Old
young.
head shit.
I was like Obama.
No, but he's super young, bro.
But no, like
He's
the
super
way I
young.
said
He's
it,
like-
the way I said, I was like DD Obama, like somebody's
Chill,
dad. Yo.
Gramps.
Like,
What's funny is you could probably be. He like Pop age. He's like Pop's age.
so they could all.
He's
be,
like 14, 15 years old.
So like he got a track with Coi Leray, and I was listening to it. I was
Right.
like, this isn't awful, but I was like, it's not something I'm going to go out and rush out to get.
Right. But it don't sound like the normal drill stuff at all.
Everything sounds.
it's
like,
still drilly.
Everything sounds like it's derived from something.
Something.
Like at a certain point, like I'm a crate junkie.
Right.
So like I'm gonna be
Same.
like, oh, well, that's taken from this
Same.
fucking track. This is
Yep.
taken from that track.
That's me.
So like you don't have any space with me.
So my thing is, I don't mind folks doing that, but make it your own. You can't
Make
do
it
that
yours, right.
and then not like change the vibe of the song. Like
Ooh,
you
Ed
just
Sheeran.
ooh. What about him?
Ed Sheeran's in court right now about the same thing as what was it? Robin Thicke was in there
Okay.
for with Pharrell.
With Marvin Gaye?
It's trying to steal a Marvin Gaye vibe,
Yay. See,
and
you
he's
can't.
gonna lose.
Yeah, they've already done proven that they could win those.
You can't win against stealing a Marvin Gaye vibe.
Nah. It's his own. But that's the thing. That's
Have y'all
why.
not heard of October London?
Kifwe?
Help
Did
me.
they jack a whole Marvin Gaye vibe?
He's signed by Snoop. He's got an album said the reincarnation of Marvin Gaye.
Oh, that's different.
Different.
Okay, all right.
Interpolation
They're
compared
trying
to
to say
literally
that Ed
taking.
Sheeran's most recent, I don't want to say his most recent hit because it could be, could not be. I don't listen to this shit.
Yeah.
So
Ed Sheeran's fire.
no, he's a good singer. Like
Hell
he does
yeah.
what he does, but
He's
like
amazing.
it's
Yeah,
not
he's a
something
beast.
I'm like, you know what, I need to put in my goddamn iTunes right now.
Respect.
Ed
yeah.
Sheeran.
Right.
That's never said
Doesn't he have a
by me.
song coming
Except
out?
for right
He's
now,
really
I just
good.
said that shit in
That
like
was it.
satire.
Right,
yeah,
right.
but like either way, they played the part and I was like, oh shit, he gonna lose.
Yeah. So right away you knew.
Because
right away
it
you
was
knew.
the same thing. It was like, you know, when you have Pharrell and Robin Thicke, they're like, but ours goes, but his goes, Like,
Yeah, no.
like that
That's
type
the
of
same shit.
You're like, nah, B.
So you haven't heard of October London?
Nah.
Bro. I'm gonna play real quick.
I'm gonna throw myself into that old boat once again. You said October London. Those are two things that don't go together in a phrase nor a statement.
London.
So like when
Or
French
definitely
Montana,
not a
you have to
name.
understand when French Montana came out, I was like, ooh, I don't know, French Montana. That sounds
Right.
like a place I want to go to.
Right.
Tell me this. What vibe is that immediately?
You playing it out loud to a speaker I can't hear.
Oh, that's right. He got headphones.
Nope.
Yeah, he had to clear
We
that.
gotta work.
So watch.
We gotta work
watch
on the
when he starts
headphones.
singing. Watch when he starts singing.
I hope he cleared this.
Watch.
Yo, I hope we're not blowing this
Right here.
the spot up.
Watch the ad lib. Shit. Oh wait,
Hey.
not yet. Stop.
Hey,
Bro, I'm telling you, this shit is. I'm
Hey.
in love with this
I
album.
gotta
It's
talk over it so
fire,
he don't
bro.
come for us, too.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want him coming for us.
Nah.
about
We
to fuck this
talking
money
about
big.
this. We talking about this. We
We're
good.
reviewing the project. We're
Listen to
reviewing the
this. Listen,
project.
right here, right here.
we
Every
go.
time I
Hey.
made Jimi Hendrix art, I got smacked with it. Nigga, no.
Nah, that's Marvin Gaye. That's Marvin Gaye.
Yo. And all the things I want to.
Nah, that's Marvin.
Wait, is
No,
he
no.
doing covers?
Bro. Beast.
That's Marvin.
He's pissed.
I'm not pissed. I'm like, ooh,
And he
Ooh,
signed,
I'm worried about this man's
Holy shit.
future. Like,
he signed under Snoop.
huh?
Snoop signed him.
Then so I hope Snoop paid for that goddamn
I'm sure he
moniker
did,
because,
but-
like, so help me God, you know what happened to De La Soul and why they couldn't have goddamn streaming and publishing for the past 30,
Finally.
Like, facts.
Finally.
like,
Facts.
yo.
Finally.
Yo,
Holy
immediately
Dub.
it's like, oh. You're
Yeah.
like, wow.
I'm like, yeah.
R.I.P.
If
Dub.
I was the estate, I'd been like, ooh,
Yeah.
wee.
Yo, that whole album is ridiculous.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
London, October or
October London.
Nigga.
he going down.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro. I'm telling you,
going
it's sick.
I mean, it sounded good, but like all at the same time, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering that. I'm dyslexic.
The album.
Is it October London or London October?
Yeah, no, it's gonna go in wrong. I'm just gonna be like, yeah,
Look how it
Montana
changes,
French?
though. Look how it changed to Marvin.
Facts.
It's ill. It's ill.
oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raw, man.
Everything about me wants to be a lawyer right now.
Kenny's worried about that 20%. 20% Ken. Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah? All right. Yo, as always, make sure that you like, subscribe to
Banging
the
that in the
page.
whip when I leave.
Yo, you're banging that in the car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn it.
I've been thinking about you.
Freddie,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah,
If
I'm all
he
set.
wants to impress me, he'd do the Trouble Man soundtrack.
That would be dope.
Yo, Trouble Man's the best goddamn Marvin Gaye album ever. Fucks with me.
Yeah.
Catch me outside.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
Trouble Man, yo.
I might have to give you that. My voice is going. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
The hell? Let's go. Let's have oral cancer.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
Get your throat checked.
I need a throat coat. Hey,
Oh.
Need a throat coat? What's it? What?
let's get the hell out of here, man. It's getting wild. No. Wet and wild.
Still going, too.
Hey, Nutso, y'all like what you hear? Be sure to hit the subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, the Nutso Bunch Podcast. And of course, we're accepting donations. Just go on the Anchor app, search the Nutso Bunch Podcast, and drop us some loose change.
Oh, yeah.